Hello everyone. So in the last video we saw the Turing machine for this language a raised to n, b raised to n. So we'll dig more into it now a bit. So here this was the end. So this will be the final set. I forgot to mark it. So now we saw that we took a raised to 3, b raised to 3 and analyzed the Turing machine. Now let's take the string a b b b. There will be blanks to the left, blanks to the right. So now our language is a raised to n, b raised to n. There is so this is an invalid string, but we have not given any dead configurations, nothing here. Let's see what happens here. So initially the pointer will be here. So now here a. So when it sees the first a, it will make it as x and move right. A b b b. It will make it as x, move right. So it will move right. On the way there can be any number of a's, it will move right. There can be any number of y's, it will move right. Now this is not there because this is the first iteration. So when it sees a b, it will make it as y. It will make it as y. It will start moving left, right? So now a b b b. So it has started moving left. On the way it can have any number of y's, it will move left. There can be any number of a's, it will keep on moving left. So when it sees the first x, this is the first x, it will keep it as x and move right. So it will keep it as x and start moving right. Now it will come here. Now it has seen a, it will make it as x, right? It will make it as x, move right. While moving right, it can have any number of a's. There are no a's, so nothing about this. There can be any number of y's. It will keep it as y and move right. This is the only y. On the way, it will keep it as y and move right. So when it sees the first unseen b, it will make it as y, then come left. So while coming left, again there can be any number of y's, it will keep it as it is, move. So now this, right, it will come here, right, because this is the first x remaining, so it will keep it as x, start moving right. Now when start moving right, this is not possible because there is no a, so y. Any number of y's, keep it as it is, move right. Any number of y's, keep it as it is, move right. Now b. Now here also we have written any number of y's, move right. Then we have directly given what happens when it sees the blank. When it sees blank, it has to come to the left for pointer. We have not defined anything here for what happens. It is moving right. If it sees a b, what happens? We have not written. Why? Because that string is only not there in our language. So we have not given any transition for it. So it's nothing but a dead configuration or indeterminism. So we don't write it here in Turing machines. So what happens? Here the Turing machine halts or it gets into infinite loop. There, what is that? We'll see later, because we have something known as halting Turing machine. There are mainly there are many types of Turing machines, but we classify main like the Turing machine which will see a string, and there is a Turing machine which will see a string. For example, in the previous we saw a b b b. So it saw that string, it said yes, this string is there, and now this string is not there. So Turing machine, so it will either say no or it will fall in infinite loop. This is what the property of Turing machine. When it comes to halting Turing machine will be clearly able to say that whether the string is present or it's not present. This will not fall in infinite loop. So regarding that, we'll see what is that in the upcoming videos now. But this is how it will work for dead configuration. And one more thing is, maybe I forgot to tell in the previous video, or I might have told that Turing machine does not accept epsilon. So if you see in the language also, here I have given n greater than or equal to 1. Condition is important. It's not n greater than or equal to 0. It's greater than or equal to 1. Why? Because Turing machine doesn't accept epsilon. So some key points of differences between this push down automata, finite automata and Turing machine is, you have seen that in finite automata the transition will be just moving from left to right, or even in push down automata. But here in Turing machine, we saw right here, it can move left or right. It can move both the sides. And there is read write head which will be able to read from the tape, write on the tape and even change the tape. So what? So this is written on the tape, then it is reading whether it's a yes, then changed. So what? It is changing A to Y, A to X, B to Y. So it's able to make the change. So this is also one of the characteristics of Turing machines. So there are still a lot of things to study about Turing machines. In the upcoming videos, we'll see how to draw Turing machine for finding one's complement. Then there are many concepts related to Turing machine. That is what I told, halting Turing machine, which is very important. So recursive enumerable languages and recursive languages. So we'll check those in the upcoming videos. Thank you.